We have been traveling the rich fertile lands of Kenya, far and wide, across the highlands and lowlands of this beautiful country, talking to farmers wherever we go.
We want to give them the help and knowledge they need to improve their farming methods,
increase their income, and turn around their farms into good business for the future.
Join us and our experts on this journey and share their families' experiences as they make the changes.
Karibu to Shamba Shape Up Safari.
Welcome to Shamba Shape Up. We are back in Makueni at Bernard and Regina's Shamba. Tony.
I'm here.
What are you doing?
I just discovered an underground water tank. Here in Shamba Shape Up, we can't make rain, but we can prepare for when it does come.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. I'm stuck. Wait for me, Naomi.
Makueni is a semi-arid area and farmers struggle.
On our last visit, we planted drought-resistant sorghum and terraced it up to hold water to adapt to climate change.
Great to be back in Makueni.
Fine. Naomi, you didn't wait for me.
I wanted you to come and say hi to Regina and Bernard.
It's good to be back in your Shamba.
That's fine.
I'm seeing you're doing a great job on water harvesting. I just saw a huge tank.
That's fine.
How important is water harvesting to you?
The water harvest is important for me. For I use this water to plant to put it into my plants, to keep my family well, and also my animals.
Wonderful.
That's fine.
And we're also going to learn more about farming in dry areas.
That's fine.
Now, are you ready?
We are very ready.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
The rains in this region are unpredictable, and when they do come, the water evaporates very quickly. It's a real struggle for farmers.
Bernard has done well trying to harvest water with guttering and tanks. It's the only way to survive here. He also has built one large underground tank to store rainwater.
But there's room for improvement, as Tony and Bernard are finding out.
First of all, kudos for the gutters that you have put in.
That's right.
Very good effort.
Yeah.
And the trench that you have dug coming down this way.
Okay.
And also I see the water pan that you have done, which is very good, because once the rain comes and you harvest the water, then you'll be good to go. That is good effort, but I think there are some bits of improvements.
Okay.
For the trench, we need to have a deeper trench, because what you want to catch is all the runoff water. So we dig a deeper trench than what we have, and then we plaster it so that the water is smooth and we don't have flooding. Then what we do, we also put some sieves so that we prevent as much dirt as possible from coming to your water pan.
That's it.
And then when we get to the water tank, that is the water pan here, we need to get rid of the iron sheets, because the iron sheets, we see that they are very sharp on the edges, which is a risk for whoever is walking around. And then we put some shade net on top in place of the iron sheets, and then we'll be good to go.
Yeah, I ask him, when you get to remove the sheets, it will be dangerous for my children or my animal. When they come here, they may fall down.
We want to have safety in the home. We shall put a wire mesh on top of the net mesh. And then we shall also drill a hole so that we have the pipe going down to the water tank.
Kickstart produces the money-maker pump. This will enable easier water irrigation from the tank.
We will show you how to install the Moneymaker Max pump to your tank, that you can pump the water to the water tower that we will put up for you.
Wow.
Yes.
So now Bernard will be able to get water straight from this tank here and straight to another water tank and then to his farm.
To his farm.
And grow vegetables and fruits and whatever he wants to grow.
Everything that he can grow. And his work will be very easy, no carrying of jerry cans. But with the Moneymaker pump, it is easy for you. And it saves your time also.
So, Bernard needs to be prepared for when the rains do come, and to make best use out of his storage tank and the new Kickstart pump, some alterations need to be made. Let's shape up. Digging a deeper trench and sealing it with concrete means more water can be collected in the tank. Building a tower allows a water tank to be high up, allowing gravity to push the water down.
Cara from Kickstart has more advice for daughter-in-law Catherine on how to use the limited water available in a money-making way. What do you have here?
I just decided that as the construction is going on, I show you how to make a flying garden.
What is a flying garden? Yes.
It's a garden that will help her and her family get vegetables from just behind the house.
Right.
And it is very simple to construct.
Wow, I can't wait to see that. The Kickstart team get to work. Measure one area of 2 feet by 2 feet and dig a hole 1 foot deep at each corner. Place a hollow tin at the center of the area. Secure 4 poles, 1 in each corner of the square. Insert 2-meter polythene tube around the 4 poles. Fill the hollow tin with ballast. Mix manure and topsoil and place between the tin and the polythene. Gradually fill the tube but lift the tin and refill with ballast. Repeat until the tube is full. Water through the hollow tin through the column of ballast. This means water will reach all the way down the tube evenly. Make small holes in rows around your tube. Plant your choice of vegetable seedlings. Caro, this is amazing. I didn't even know it would look like this. Wow, I've even noticed you put some water.
Yes, we have to put in some water.
Yeah.
Because the soil was very dry. And the beauty of this is because you see it's a bit hot down here.
Yes.
So this will help her get the best vegetables with very little water. And because we've used the polythene bag, it also conserves the water. So the vegetables get enough water. We have not used any chemicals on this. We've just used organic manure. So it is health for her family. And the other good thing is the irrigation. She is now very near to where we are having the water tower. Right. After using the money maker pump to get the water up the tank, it will be very easy for her now to irrigate her garden.
What vegetables can I plant?
You can have like a variety of vegetables.
Right.
But what we are planting here today, we will do spinach and kales.
Catherine and Regina plant the seedlings. Only needs 20 liters of 1 jerrycan of water every 2 days, thus conserving water. It will hold about 150 plants, enough to feed the family and sell at market, which means it's a money-making project.
While the ladies plant, I take a few minutes to talk to Bernard about farming in the region.
How was farming 40 years ago?
40 years ago, farming was a good thing because there was a lot of rain here. These days, we sometimes expect rain, it does not come. The difference is that we now get famine. We don't get food.
Have you seen a change in the weather pattern?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of change because rain by then, it used to come and sometimes it was much rain. But today it may rain, very little rain, and then our crops may be cut off.
So with your experience of the climate, so this is the only thing that can grow right here, right now is...
Right now is a mango can do it. If the rain has not come, the mango will harvest.
Farmers have to find ways to adapt to climate change, and so do their animals.
Last time we were here, John from Cooper's gave good advice about the management of the goats and the calf. They both needed deworming and supplements. Today, he's here to look at the cows.
Now, Michael takes care of these cows.
Wow.
And he's having some problems.
My problem sometimes is on the period of sunny.
Uh-huh.
The
hot season.
The
right
hot
now.
season. They're in a hot place.
Oh yeah, as I was looking upon the cows, one, they are so much scorched by the sun. It's hot. Another thing I was looking upon them is about their body condition. They are feeding on what is available. Hence, Michael needs to conserve fodder for the animals. And also, as I was going aloud, I was wondering, where do they get the amino supplement from? Neither did I see any.
So, John, what you're saying is that he has to take care of the roofing, the feeding troughs, and, of course, mineral supplement.
We need to provide a loafing place for these animals. I wonder whether they sleep here, Michael.
Some of them.
Others, they sleep there.
Yeah.
There's no roof there. We need a roof there.
Yes.
We need troughs.
Yes.
Because I also noticed there's a lot of wastage. You can see the cows are feeding from the ground. Hence, there's a lot of wastage, and now it's dry season, so you need conserved feeds.
New troughs will stop wastage of fodder. But I have to work out how to build a roof to protect them from the sun.
It's always a good and cheap option to recycle materials you already have on your farm.
It's busy on Bernard's Shamba with work going on to improve the water harvesting, the tank, and the cow shelter.
Everything's going on great. Those cows are going to be very, very happy once we are through with all the improvements.
And the weather here is not very, very good, but we're learning to adapt.
And there's still more to learn right here on Shamba Shape. Welcome back to Shamba Shape Up. We're still here in Makueni, where it's very, very hot and very, very dry, and everyone is waiting for the rains.
Now we are prepared, and we are making sure that the farmers are prepared too.
We are at the Shamba of Bernard and Regina. The son Michael and wife Catherine also live here.
This is a semi-arid region, and we are looking at ways of adapting to climate change. Now, we are getting some advice on tree planting.
Benson,
Yes,
why are you making me dig so many deep holes?
we are going to plant trees, Tony.
What kind of trees?
These trees which are drought resistant, like we have this tree here which is called Cassia Sena, good for firewood, shade, and also improves the soil. We also have this one which we call Bruvelia, good for soil improvement, drought resistant, good timber, and also the leaves can be fodder for livestock. We have several others, but let me also mention this one called moringa. Vegetables, shade trees, and a nice nitrogen fixing, improving soil fertility.
That still doesn't answer my question. Why did you make me dig such deep holes?
Oh yes, this is a very dry area, and there is limitation of rains. So the size of the hole must be so huge that we can collect enough water. So we make trenching for collection of water.
Wow.
That water will ensure that the tree develops and grows up.
How can these trees help my farm?
Yeah, they will assist you in improving your soil.
That's right.
They'll also be good for your animals. Some will give you fodder.
Yeah.
And then good for firewood.
Very good.
Some of them will give you some timber.
That's right.
Which you can use or you can even sell.
Where can I get the plants?
Thank you. We have nurseries around here.
Yeah.
Where you can get these plants.
That's right.
Individual nurseries.
Yeah.
And those belonging to groups.
That's right.
Okay, Benson, could you explain to us the process of planting these trees?
Because this area is dry, you make a hole of 2 feet, and then 2 feet deep. You keep the topsoil apart and the subsoil the other side.
Why?
Because the topsoil is rich in nutrients, it is fertile, and the subsoil is very poor. It has no nutrients. Then when it comes to planting, you get the topsoil, you mix up with manure. Manure is good for moisture retention, and then you return the mixed soil to the pits. You fill up the pits to a depth of around 6 inches from the top. Then you water the hole. You plant the tree and you water it again.
Planting trees helps you as a farmer and the environment. As Bernard told us, his mangoes managed to survive the drought. Naomi and Michael are getting expert advice on how to improve them.
Michael, it seems like mangoes are, a very popular fruit in this area, right?
Yes.
So what problems do you have?
We have a lot of pest diseases.
Okay, in mango trees we have 3 stages, and I want to talk about the first stage. The first stage is what you call the flush. This is the time when the mangoes have fresh leaves, which are soft and tender. In this case, we'll find that we have both the disease and the pest. In this case, we have a chemical called thiophyte. Thiophyte is the one which is used for the control of powdery mildew. That is a disease. In the second, we normally look on what we call gallmage. Gallmage is a pest which normally gives eggs on the leaves because the leaves are very fresh. What normally happens, the eggs, they normally hatch and they form some larvae, which forms the pimples you can see here. And when we have excess of these pimples, the leaves normally fall down, and you'll find that your mango tree will not perform very well. It will give some very small fruit trees.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And in this case, we have a chemical called match. You normally use 25 ml per 20 liter. And it's also good to read the label. It will guide you about the safety measures about how to use the chemical.
So when do you spray?
Actually, as soon as you see the first flash,
Right.
that is the time to spray. Because this one will kill all the eggs of the gallmage.
Right.
And in that case, you will have some very smooth leaves.
And once you have very smooth leaves, you'll be sure to have a good mango fruit.
So Paul, tell us about stage 2.
Okay, Michael, this is the most critical stage in mango management. In this one, the stage of both flower and fruit development. The key disease is powdery mildew and anthracnose. What I'm calling anthracnose is what you can see here.
Yes.
And powdery mildew is this. Once these diseases have infected the flowers, they will have total flower abortion. You normally spray a chemical which is both preventive, curative, and eradicative.
Okay.
In our case, we have a chemical called SCORE, which does all that job. It is this one.
Okay.
It's also good to read the label to understand all the safety measures. At the same stage, it is when you want to control what we call mango seed weevil. Actually, on this stage, you need to use Actara on mango seed weevil.
Okay.
Yes.
And at what stage I spray the chemical?
Actually, when it comes to the mango management, you only need to use it at flower set
Okay.
and fruit development.
Oh, okay, so could you show Michael how to do that?
Paul shows Michael how to use SCORE. Always read the instructions and wear protective clothing when using chemicals. The packet is pre-measured to 8 grams to mix with 20 liters of water. This amount will cover about 20 trees.
Michael, you've learned about spraying your mangoes so as to protect them from disease, right? Are you happy?
Yes, happy. I'm happy.
Okay, Paul, so tell us about stage 3.
In stage 3, that is during the fruit maturity and also ripening. It's at this stage, and the most challenging disease about it is anthracnose. Anthracnose is whereby you find most of the mangoes, they have black spots.
Oh, really?
Yes,
But
the skin. So, but
these ones don't have.
These ones are quite good. But what he has to understand is during the rain season, anthracnose has to be there. You either find it through black spots
Right.
or bursting of the mangoes. And in this case, we have a remedy, a chemical called Otiva, which in most cases is used to both prevent and cure the problem.
So, Michael, now, if you follow the 3 steps that Sinjeta has just told you,
Yeah.
your fruits are going to be bigger mangoes,
Yeah.
which means more money in the market, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mangoes grow well in this region, even in this dry climate. So if you manage the pests and diseases well, you can have a bumper harvest and make more profits.
The cows now have been shipped up. The shelter has a new roof using recycled iron sheets from the water tank. and they have a trough in their pen. But John has some more top tips.
Oh, Michael has done a great job. He's made some new cattle troughs, water troughs, and of course, he has managed to roof the cattle shed with recycled iron sheets.
That was so good.
So what have you got for him?
Because Michael has done his work. For me, I've come with mineral supplements that are required for these animals. So, first and foremost, Michael, I did bring to you a mineral supplement called Makueni Plus. Makueni Plus is a mineral supplement powdered meant for heifers and also for the one that are in calf, such that they can be in a position to have good body conditions for the body maintenance and also for preparation for calving down, so that your cows do not have the issues of milk fever. You give Makueni Plus, your animals will be of great quality.
It is recommended 100 grams for each heifer and 150 grams for those in calf. 1 tablespoon of Makueni Plus is equal to 25 grams. Thus, 4 tablespoons equals 100 grams.
Good. Also, Mike, I brought to you a product called Coca-Cola Advanced Formula. This one is meant for the one that are in calf. So that, as we did say, our cow needs protein. This one is a protein supplement. A protein supplement so that the cow can prepare its milk veins, its udder, and also can be in a position to prepare the calf, because the 3/4 growth of the calf happens at the last 2 months.
For the ones in calf, you give 100 grams per day, and those you are milking, give 200 grams per day. Always read the instructions on the pack.
This is CK Extra, Michael. This one you put it here on the trough. The cows, after they have drunk water, they have eaten, when they are relaxing, they come and lick it. It should be there permanently. The moment it's finished, you get another one from the nearest agglovet, you put it there, and your cow will be licking at their own pleasure.
Now it's time to look at the water pump.
This is the money maker, Max irrigation pump. It's a very easy pump to use, Bernard. So what you need to do is connect this pipe to this inlet here. You connect it and then throw it in the tank, and then you connect this hose pipe direct to the tank, and then you pedal the pump.
Just like riding a bicycle.
Definitely, just like riding a bicycle. Very easy to use. This is a sieve. You tie these at the end of the pipe, and then you throw it in. That avoids everything. We said there could be some insects by the time we put the net up, so you'll avoid any dirt coming into the pump.
Wow.
Yes, yeah.
So from pumping here, the water will go direct into that tank there, and then he's ready to use the water now.
Yes, he's ready to use the water to the farm using drip irrigation.
Yes.
You can pump the water from here to the troughs, so your livestock get water easily. You can also pump the water to the homestead, maybe for washing clothes and for other things. So you don't have to come here anymore, carrying the water with a bucket and taking it to your homestead or to the cows.
The team has been working hard, and the tower for a tank is complete. Plus, the trench is improved, which allows rainwater to be directed into the tank.
Also, a new protective and safe net mesh has been placed over the tank, which prevent mosquitoes, and a wire mesh will make it safe for children and animals.
Bernard tries the pump, and we attach a hose pipe to the tank on the tower. Bernard is ready for the rains and ready to irrigate his crops.
It's been another great show right here on Shamba Shape Up, and today it was all about climate change and how to adapt to it. And guess what, Naomi? I think I am the lucky charm because it's starting to rain now.
We all are lucky charms.
Oh no, I am the lucky charm. Anyway, it's been another great show right here on Shamba Shape Up. Shamba Shape Up is online. To learn more about today's topics or to watch any of our previous episodes, visit shambashapup.com, select the episode and click play. You could also visit our Facebook page, Shamba Shape Up, to get more information, get involved in discussions, and also get a chance to enter some of our great competition to win great prizes. You can also find us on Twitter @Shamba Shape Up.